Before I get started with this story, let me give a shout out to Trini07 inside of the Discord for posting this story. And this is a very interesting development. And these are her words, and these are actually also mine as well, surrounding Brian Flores. So we all know what's going on with Brian Flores right now and everything with the NFL. Of course, the last thing I talked about involving Brian Flores was on my live stream talking about Loretta Lynch coming to try to insert herself into this and try to take down Brian Flores. Now, this right here completely blindsided me because now Brian Flores has officially been hired by the Pittsburgh Steelers to be their senior defensive assistant for linebackers. Excuse me. And this is a story that just came out today. I'm recording it on October 19, 2022. And here I am thinking like, hold on. He was the head coach for the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tomlin is the head coach for the Steelers. Are they doing what I think they're about to do? But I can breathe a little bit better knowing that they're not taking Mike Tomlin out to replace him with Brian Flores, which is not the direction that they would have gone. And to be honest, I would want to believe that Brian Flores would not want to try to replace Mike Tomlin. Like that would have been a whole nother can of worms. I think when Mike Tomlin decides to leave, let him leave on his own accord. But another theory that I came up with is they're trying to patent down everything that's going on with this lawsuit. Like I see that little game that they're going. I mean, after all, you got Roger Goodell trying to beg Robert F. Smith to buy the Denver Broncos. You got Loretta Lynch inserting herself into these NFL affairs, so on and so forth. So, you know, you got to watch the little nuances that they keep trying to trot out there and see what the end game actually is. The 40-year-old has been appointed senior defensive assistant linebackers coach. Flores is suing the NFL, the New York Giants, and every other NFL franchise alleging racial discrimination in hiring practices. And another thing, I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him on to try to see if he would stop the lawsuit. But from what I'm reading and what I gather, the lawsuit is still going. He's like, it's nice you're giving me a job, but I'm still going to sue you. The worst thing Brian Flores could do is to accept this job and to drop that lawsuit. That's the worst thing, especially when he literally has the NFL by the balls. Keep it going, but still get paid at the same time. Loving it. Brian's resume speaks for itself, said Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. I look forward to him adding his expertise to help our team. Flores was fired by the Dolphins in January despite leading them back-to-back winning seasons. He filed a class action lawsuit at the start of February in the U.S. courts. Flores, who was passed over for a job with the Giants, said the league and its owners ran their operation like a plantation. The league and teams have denied the racism claims. The suit filed on the first day of Black History Month in the U.S. begins with an errant text message said to be from New England coach Bill Belichick, congratulating whom he thought was Brian DeBall on getting the Giants job. However, it was Flores he was texting 3 days before Flores had an interview for the job. In addition to the NFL and Giants, the Dolphins and Denver Broncos are named as defendants along with John Doe, teams 1-29. Meaning every other NFL franchise. The lawsuit says, in certain critical ways, the NFL is racially segregated and is managed much like a plantation. Its 32 owners, none of whom are black, profit substantially from the labor of NFL players, 70% whom are black. So that's pretty much it right there. Like I said, it's a rather short little write-up there. But I see what they're trying to do. I mean, congratulations to Brian Flores for getting this new gig. However, do not drop this lawsuit. Keep it going. Get paid, get your coin, but do not drop this lawsuit. That's the worst thing Brian Flores could do, especially when it seems like he's holding the whole deck, all 52 cards right now in his hands. Like, literally drag this out as long as you possibly can, because God knows if it was the other way around, they would do the same thing with him. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video on that note. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you are new. Make sure you go and hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video or go live.